Hey, what's going on, guys? Benny Childs, founder of the Teach Me to Fish FX trading community. Just tapping in with you guys. I'm out here in my canoe, just enjoying the day, allowing my bait to get taken by what I hope to be some fish, but I just wanted to come just wanted to do a quick little video, just a inspiration if I can, and just kind of share a little bit about where I'm at in my life. So among many things that I do, I trade, work on bettering the legacy of my family, making sure that the two boys that my wife and I have and her, making sure that things are in place for them for when they become men, and what I hope to be the outcome of our life, me going first before the missus. It's been a little hole here for almost a year. I've lost my mom and just kind of I had a bite. Took it. Lost my mom and just kind of got off track from doing what I call the extra things, you know. What I call the extra things to ensure that my family's legacy from my pinnacle point is well established, and establishing a solid foundation. So just kind of been depressed for almost a year now, and kind of fell off from what I consider those extra things. It really took me a little minute to get on board with making sure I'm a wise steward of my finances. And so among those things that I prided myself on was getting my credit fixed up. My wife and I, we bought our first house. We were 22. Maybe a little over a year from when we got married. We got married young. We just freshly turned 21 when we got married. So, needless to say, I just came from a background that a lot of us come from. Just, a lot of financial ignorance, But I just kind of fell off, guys, and kind of finally now trying to get back on track. So I apologize, kind of rambling a little bit. I know I just decided to do a video, but didn't know exactly what I want to say. But I want to encourage you guys, learn, get educated on your finances. Get educated on building your credit. All credit can be repaired. All credit can be renewed. So no matter where you are in life, or where you are with your credit and your finances, for that matter, you want to make sure you educate yourself. And I'll start. I know I have like 1 or 2 videos on this channel, and I had a personal channel that I was building when I was pastoring. My wife and I was pastoring. So you guys can check out those videos. But educate yourself, guys. Be diligent in, teaching yourself what you need to know, what you need to do to get yourself and your family ahead. And it's so easy. It's so easy. I'm practically back to where I was 2 years ago as far as the credit thing. I'm pushing towards getting myself back financially, or on track to where I was. So I was about 22, 23, making roughly 6 figures a year in telecommunications. That's been my thing, tech and telecommunications, and just kind of finally finding myself back. To making over 6 figures. And I don't say that to brag. I'm just trying to encourage you guys as I'm thinking about it, and as I'm working to get back there. And both my wife and I, it's a team effort. She is a lot further than I am when it comes to credit and finances. I've definitely have taught her some things. Is that my last one? Okay. I definitely have taught her some things, and she has definitely taught me a bunch. But it's definitely a team effort, if you're married. Yeah, I mean, again, the main thing, guys, just educate yourself. I'll link the video. It doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter if you feel like, you're in poverty or you don't make enough. There are things that you can do to ensure your your family's financial stability. Making sure you're building, legacy. So just some, practical points. Make sure you're saving. Make sure you're investing. It's really easy to invest. The easiest way, I tell individuals that I talk to is, you got Cash App. Open up your Cash App. Cash App allows you to do fractional sharing, where you can just take $1, a minimum of $1, and begin to invest. Begin to invest in the stock market. Don't try to figure out what companies are going to do good this quarter or anything like that. Just follow the S&P 500 ETF. Find you an ETF that gives you monthly dividend. I believe SPHD is one, but you would need something like Robinhood, or I recommend M1 Finance, or SCHD. Those two are ETFs that track the S&P 500, and they give monthly dividends, and reinvest those dividends. Just put those dividends back in. So it's really simple. It's really simple. It's not complicated. Don't overcomplicate it. You have the 50-30-20 rule, where, man, these little babies are just, these got to be little babies taking my bait. I need to put a cricket hook on here. But anyway, you got the 50-30-20 rule, where 50%, and you can break it up however you want, but generally speaking, 50% of your income should go towards, paying your bills and living, right? 30% you should invest into the stock market. S&P 500 ETF, I just named two for you. Open up a M1 Finance. The minimum you can deposit for M1 Finance is $100. But I'm sure that many of us, we can save $100, even if it will take you a long time, realistically, or it may take you a short period of time. And then the other 20%, it goes into your savings. All right. If that's just a little, too much, you can't do that. Do 70, 15-15. 70% is what you live off of. You pay your bills and get your food to eat, and pay your car note, things of that nature. 15% will go, into the stock market, and then another 15% will go into savings. Or do 80-20, 80-10-10. 80% you live off of, 10% savings, 10%, in the stock market. If you're 1099 and they don't offer 401k at your job, open up a Roth IRA account. You can do that through M1 Finance. Again, I recommend them. I do my long-term portfolio is with M1 Finance, and I'll link them down in the description as well. But we got to do something, right? We can't just keep sitting back and allowing our families to cycle, right? There are families out here who are light years ahead. You may not see the promised land, but you can definitely set your family up, and your kids and your kids' kids and your kids' kids, where they can see the promised land. As you learn, as you educate yourself, you begin to educate your children, and you just become disciplined. Budget, get rid of those unnecessary bills. If that means getting rid of Netflix, then get rid of Netflix. I personally, I would get rid of, and have gotten rid of, everything down to, as far as household, everything down to just the internet bill and and paying my light bill, is and mortgage and rent. As far as living expenses, just educate yourself, guys. Be disciplined, be proactive, especially to my black community. Make sure you're getting a life insurance policy. There are policies out there where it's $50 a month for $1 million policy. That way, if anything does happen to you, your family, they're set with $1 million, to, lay you to rest or cremate you, and they can live off with the rest, and put a game plan in action for them, where they're, investing in businesses, or starting, some type of business. I kind of got started late and got set back. So for me, real estate, buying up properties to where, to where I can rent out, and go ahead and pay a property management company. They're not that expensive. I think they may take 20 to 10% of the rent to make sure that you're collecting rent, and your properties are staying up. There are several different things, that can be done. That's, somewhat passive income, So, that's my goal. I have what I have in place is a substantial life insurance policy for in the likelihood of my demise, or, that I move on from this earth, and buying up real estate, that we rent out, for my wife and our boys to then, enjoy the fruits of my labor. That's my MO. I don't mind that. I'm that type of man. I'm not thinking like, oh, they're not gonna get rich off of my death. Like that's a load of crock, man. That's crazy. You don't want your family worrying about how they're gonna pay the bills, how they're gonna lay you to rest. Take out that policy, be disciplined, and pay it every month. Pay it up, a few months in advance. That way, you're always paying ahead, and if you fall on hard times, then it's already paid up. I have my Roth IRA account. I do the 50-30-20. Like I told you guys, 50% of my income. That's what we live off of, and a part of what we live off of. 30% of that goes into my Roth IRA account, and 20% of that goes into savings. So every dollar, every cent matters. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could have been rambling on, but I hope this was an encouragement to somebody. I'll link the video about how to get out of debt while you're poor, or you don't have a lot of money, and I'll start to do more videos to target helping you guys getting your credit straightened out for free. Doing it yourself is really, really easy. Building business credit. I'm a business owner. Been a business owner since 2001. I was more so of a hustler. Then I graduated high school, telling my age, but graduated high school 2001, and from there, I was out the gate. Building computers, doing website design, doing networking. Just hustling, man, and doing my best to stay out of the way of the law. So yeah, just guys, get your game plan together. Follow that financial model, or those financial models. Pick one that'll work for you. Just start somewhere. Get your insurance policy in place. Start working on your credit. Start saving your money. Just be proactive, guys. We got to be proactive. We have to be proactive. And for me, I know that my parents, they're proud of me. My mom was proud of me before she passed, and I know that she will want me to continue to go in the path that she saw me going, saw me going into. So as I get back on track and begin to do that extra stuff, I want to tap in with you guys and encourage you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just kind of wanted to do this video. Hope it wasn't too long. Hope it wasn't too much of a ramble, but it encouraged you guys. But comment below. Let's have a conversation about this. Whatever you guys want to know, whatever knowledge I have, I'll share with you. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. As always, man, just keep the faith, man. Keep your head up. Keep moving. I know a lot of things will come and try to knock you back, but keep moving and just keep moving forward no matter what. I remember the little animated movie, The Robinsons. It was just one of the things that they always said was to to keep moving forward. So, all right, guys, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have been inspired and encouraged, and I look forward to talking to you guys another time. Until then, always remember, if you stay in God, you will stay in control. Y'all be blessed. Bye.